This year we thought we would try something new, and we decided to grow giant pumpkins. So since we had the Giant Pumpkin Festival last year on Center Street, and it was such a huge success, so many people came to see those giant pumpkins. I mean, our winner last year was almost 1,800 pounds. I thought I would try my hand at it and see how it works. Well, I'm gonna tell you honestly, it's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work. So we started it about the 10th or 15th of April. Fed it like crazy, got the plant really healthy, transplanted it out, had to protect it like crazy because we had such cold, wet weather this May. And so we protected it, we fed it, we protected it, we fed it, we covered it. They're really kind of needy. With most of the rest of the garden, I can plant it, I can feed it, I can kind of let it do its own thing. These are not that way. They almost have to have daily care. And so I'm gonna show you what my pumpkins look like right now. I've still got 6.5 weeks, almost 7 weeks until the weigh off. So we've got some time to grow. We can probably pack on some more pounds, but they're looking really pretty good. So the vine's really healthy. They look really nice, but my pumpkins are getting there in size. So double shade cloth to keep the sun off, a little bit of frost cloth to insulate and kind of keep them cool so they don't get too hot in the summertime. They're honestly, it's so much work to do these pumpkins, but there we go. Now you can see what it's like. So this one right now, the way it's measuring, it's about 300 pounds. So this is about a 300-pound pumpkin, and it's got some really interesting shapes to it. It's kind of a unique look to it, but it's growing, and it's growing about 15 to 20 pounds a day is what it's gaining, and we're talking a couple inches on this pumpkin, and we got some time for it to grow. So it's been quite a learning experience. We've been feeding it almost on a daily basis. We've been treating it for disease, and as you can see, the vines look really healthy. Everybody looks really good, and all these vines are supplying all the strength to this pumpkin so we can get it to keep growing. So the idea is that we keep this growing for 6 more weeks. We're gonna have a 600 or 700 pound pumpkin. Hopefully, got my fingers crossed, and we'll see how that works. But growing giant pumpkins is not easy. You don't just throw the seeds in the ground and away you go. You got to baby them, you got to protect them, you got to feed them, and you got to water them like crazy. And if you do, they'll be gaining 10, 15, 20, even 30 or 40 pounds a day as they start growing. So it's been quite the learning experience for us. But this is Audrey. We'll see how Audrey does at the weigh off, and we got our fingers crossed that we're going to have a nice pumpkin to show off at the Giant Pumpkin Festival here on September 28th. We're excited to see what everybody brings, and we'll see how many pumpkins we've gotten. Hopefully we'll be breaking the Utah record for the biggest pumpkin ever this year at the Center Street Giant Pumpkin Festival. This is Mabel. Check this one out.